DC the beat man. DC the beat man.
So epic.
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And as you can see, we got my guy, Chris, here. Now, this is a different Chris, though. And, be more specific. Let's go ahead and get our names up here, Chris. Chris, how's everything going with you, baby?
Good. Real good. You know it, brother. Everything's going excellent. Smooth, brother. Smooth.
That's good. I like the glasses, by the way. I like the glasses.
Thank you.
Those new?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's cool. I like those. Those smooth. I need to get some new glasses myself at some point in time. I like these. These are good. Don't get me wrong. These transitions are love. I get a couple compliments here and there, but I kind of want to go like the Dwayne Wayne ones. The ones that flip up. Like I kind of want to go with those next. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I might see how it goes. But ladies and gentlemen, this is not a fashion show. This is sports. As you can see, I got my Boston Red Sox on, and maybe depending on how the conversation goes, I might take off the Boston Red Sox and show you what this blue shirt looking like, because it is. We'll talk about it another time of the day. Chris, we got some good topics to talk about here, though. Ladies and gentlemen, if you peep again, his name is called Christian Graham, and we are playing the Warriors. You're a Shaun Livingston fan, right? And I gotta say, some people say I look like Shaun Livingston. So I check my other videos. I look like him. Why are you so high on Shaun Livingston right now? Or what made you so much of a Shaun Livingston fan?
I actually one day went to go pick up food with my dad, and me and my dad saw him. We were in line one day getting sandwiches because my mom had called up my dad and said, "Hey, pick up some lunch, please." And my dad said, "Okay, I'll go do that right now." "Chris, you want to go with me?" "Sure, why not?" We go pick up the sandwiches, and me and my dad are in line.
Okay.
And I said, "Dad, is that who I think it is?" And he looked and he goes, "Wait a minute. He plays for the Warriors, doesn't he?" "Yeah, he definitely does." "Is that Shaun Livingston?" And he asked me, and I said, "Yeah, that is him." He walked up to him, and he said, after he got his sandwiches, he said, "I'm going to be honest with you. I like what you're doing for Steph Curry, young man. You're doing a great job by helping him out, and God bless you on that. I want you to know that." And he said, and the guy just nodded his head and said, "Thank you so much. Thank you so much." And I'm glad to hear that I got a Warriors fan here that really loves and endorses the Warriors. So,
they're a fan. A lot of people like the Warriors, especially considering the fact that they've been winning championships over the last 5, 6, 7 seasons now. So it's like you got a whole bunch of bandwagoners out there. They probably could use Shaun Livingston right now because that bench is looking a little tricky. The starting five this year has been straight, but the bench is a little shaky. And that's where Shaun Livingston used to come off of the bench for them. So, hey, Shaun, maybe you need to suit back up, my boy. Get a nice little workout session in and then suit back up, man, because, hey, they really could use some help at the bench position. But, Chris, let me ask you this, and since we're here now, we might as well just pull up their stats real quick. Like I said, the starting five is cool. Like Steph Curry, 33 points, it's nothing to scoff at. Andrew Wiggins give me 18. I could see a solid 20-piece coming from him, but they move the ball around. I get it. Jordan Poole, 15 points. Now that 15 is not really 15 though, because he's shooting about 40% from the field, and if you notice, Wiggs is like at 48. Curry's at like 51. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need Poole to bring this up more like 45, 46. Even then, I'd like to see it a little higher, but I'll settle for 45, 46. Klay, I don't know. It's getting a little shaky. But, again, the gravity he brings, you're assuming he's gonna be all right. Like this Warriors team, like I said, they could use help at the bench position. What's your take on the Warriors so far? Because like their bench is usually the younger players. So what's your take on the younger players this season so far? Like, are you losing hope on the young players, or are you still confident that the young players will be fine going forward?
I'm still believing in them youngsters. You know.
Okay.
They still got a lot to learn, but it takes time.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's something that they got to adjust to. You know what I mean? And they still are learning. So I'll give them that. They keep on doing what they're doing, then they could be able to push it forward. So that's what they got to do. They got to keep pushing forward and try and like, oh, okay, here's what I need to work on. I need to do this a little better. That's what I think that their coach wants the younger ones to do.
Keep progressing. I get that.
And with the older players, he's like, hey, look, take them under your wing, show them what they need to do a little better, and learn from you guys. Have them shout at you for a bit. So that's what I think about them. You know what I mean? That's what I think they need to start doing.
Okay. I think I feel like they've been doing that, but for whatever reason, this season is not coming to fruition as fast as like people are anticipating. So I'm fine with the team. I do think they are a little bit of a disappointment right now, but it's also early. You saying they shadow players. I think, who is it? Jonathan Kuminga. He's shadowed people enough, so I need to see him produce a little bit more. Like it was year 2 now, so he's still young. Year 2, year 2. So like he's still relatively young, but still, like we've seen you playing. I want to see a little bit more polish coming from Jonathan Kuminga. I'm not expecting a lot, but I'm expecting a good amount. Same with James Wiseman, although I might be a little bit more lenient. It's his first year essentially. I understand why he might come off looking a little shaky, but I'd say around that 30-game marker, I'm expecting James Wiseman to pick it up too. Because, all right, you're
true.
Who's extremely athletic, and you know what? You can replicate what Kevon Looney does. Kevon Looney is very solid. He's very productive at his job, at his role, but Wiseman has more potential. He's a better player long term. So I'm expecting to see that. So I do hear you. They need to shadow some players, but I also look at players like a Klay Thompson who need to improve their play as well. Again, shooting 36% from the field is not the best thing to play. Right. You understand you didn't play a lot, but you played last season. So now that excuse really isn't there as much. Like we understand you're coming back from injury, but still we need to start seeing a little bit more old school play, or else might start considering whether or not Klay needs to come off the bench, whether or not Draymond needs to come off the bench. Like that, we might need to start having those discussions if players aren't playing a little bit better, a little more consistently. That's all. But I don't necessarily think we're there right now. Like I said, it's a little bit early, so give the Warriors some time. But we will have to revisit that at a later time. Like I said, it's not too far off track where Klay's gonna have to eventually come off the bench.
Right.
And you pay him well. He's won a lot of championships for you. But eventually his production will start to dip even more so. And maybe
he'll be able to get a little bit better, It takes time to
get a little bit
progress.
Exactly.
Like tossing the hair, Slow and steady wins the race.
Yep. So as Klay declines, hopefully one of those young boys start to incline, and at the right time, hopefully you can just take over Klay's spot, and Klay coming off the bench will still be fine. So I'm not
right.
But like I said, maybe they need Shaun Livingston to help them out. I don't know, Shaun. You can give him a shot, see what happens. You pretty versatile last time I checked. Iggy about to leave, so run it back, see what happens. But we'll find out. I doubt he does it. But it sounds like you and your dad might be able to talk to him, because it sounds like y'all just know everybody. I don't is wild. It's crazy. Like that's insane. I
Right.
might need to get your dad on the show. Maybe he got some connects for us. I don't know, Chris. Like, it sounds like y'all pretty connected. But I definitely appreciate you coming on the show, my guy.
No problem. But, you know, thank you for having me.
Yeah, I got to have you up here with Chris so that way, you know, we can try to see exactly how this will go because both of y'all named Chris. So I'm like, Chris, one of y'all be like, both of y'all be like, huh? I'm like, all right, I'm going to call you CG. I'm going to call him CC. See how it goes. He might not like it though. But do you have anything you want to say before we close up shop, Chris?
Not really. To be honest, kick everything away. So that yeah, you know, everything. I would say.
Okay.
They hopefully they jump back into it. Same thing with the Giants, you know. I mean, what they should have done, what San Francisco Giants should have done, is literally kept my role model at and let him be a head coach again, you know, and show them youngsters, you know, how to hit the ball.
Who are you talking about?
You know who I'm talking about? B.
Who?
B Bonds.
No, I mean like what? You said that Giant. Sorry. I thought you were talking about the. Sorry about that. I got you. I'm trying.
Be honest with you, they shouldn't let him stay as a hitting coach.
No, I got you. I'm tracking. I was thinking the New York Giants when you initially said it. They're more relevant than the Giants right now, so that's why I was thinking that Giants. But I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. We'll can look more into that too. Like maybe might be a little late. Ugh, that was a minute ago, but hey, it is what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all watching the show. Thank you all for coming. Chris, thank you for coming on this show. I appreciate it.
No problem, brother. No problem. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. Like I said, we'll definitely do this again. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, hope you all have a good one. Take care.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, kid.